if I had to pick my absolute 100% no contest favorite shell extension, hands down, dash to panel, no doubt about it. I've been using it since the dawn of GNOME 3, like years straight, no joke. But then, out of nowhere, maybe 2-3 years ago, I just stopped. I don't remember why and how, but I just did. I didn't go default though, oh no. I was using the setup I made with just perfection, that I was completely hiding top panel and only revealing it on overview. Pro space management, actually. But now I'm back, and I'm back to stay. Maybe? Well, you can never be sure what the future brings, but as of right now, dash to panel has reclaimed its throne, and I'm about to tell you exactly why. Buckle up. It all starts with the codebase, so next up, I'll show you the insane development dash to panel had around GNOME 48 beta. Seriously, the commits were wild. You've got to see this. Let's rewind about 12 weeks. That takes us right to GNOME 48's feature freeze. So that's when people could start playing with DTP for the upcoming release. Now let's fast forward back to master, because here's how I personally discovered all this. One totally normal day, I did a casual git pull and bam! Look at all this. Let me tell you something. If you used dash to panel before but haven't tried it recently, you literally can't even imagine the mountain of new features and fixes waiting for you. You know what was the amount of new features and changes in upstream, panel, and dash put together in the same period? None. Actually, I can't even recall anything new in the last 2 years. Can you? So, either GNOME developers are brain damaged, or they're actually quite smart to pass shell UI development to the community, because that's what actually happens. It's the community that has taken over the UI stuff, while GNOME devs are mostly busy with the core bits, like HDR, improve battery's health, optimize libraries, that kind of things, you know? And no matter how much of an ass you are, you've got to admit the plan just works. Still an ass? Fine, let me show you. First up, I've kept it super close to default. No heart attacks here. The panel's even at the OG 34 pixels height, but if you are like over 30, and your finger's range of motion and precision isn't what it used to be, you can bump it up to 38. No shame, just comfort. Old motherfuckers. The first thing I changed was the color. I nudged it closer to Adwaita's palette. Which reminds me, give me a second please. There's talk about making the panel match window colors, even sidebars. Basically, the window will act like background, and anyway, if you remember, I wasn't the biggest fan. Well, I changed my mind. I believe it will be super cool. Kinda off topic, but I had to share the glow up. Now, obviously the biggest change is that I've merged the running and favorites into the panel. Honestly, it's 1,000,000 times more convenient like that. You actually see them without getting on overview. They're better indicators, they're badges. Plus, there's a recently introduced feature I completely love, which is the app spreading. When there are multiple windows running, boom! You can bring them all in focus at once. Shut the F up. I know that was an original Unity feature, but that was the only good thing they had. Whatever. Point is, that's really, really nice, and moreover, we can also rearrange the windows to different workspaces. Like that. You know what dash to panel doesn't have? A workspaces indicator. But honestly, that's a good thing, as we can use another extension for it, which is so damn nice, guys. We can even name workspaces, which is so handy for organization, and reorder them on the fly. If you saw my last video, you already know, this extension is basically my dream come true. Look, I'm not going to cover everything new in DTP, but I can promise you this. If you like floating panels, you have reasons to smile, because lots of the recent work has focused on that area. Let's try something quick, but I'm not going to spend much time on it because there are billions options to set it right. That's kind of a complaint, really. Like, wouldn't it be nice if DTP could auto-adjust various paddings and spaces to match Adwaita's styling? Anyway, let's try a few things. You can set length to dynamic. Yeah, probably you don't want to do that, except if you want your panel to look more like a dock. Instead, you want to set a top and bottom margin, and also a margin for left and right sides. You should also add some radius, I guess, on the corners, and it's almost done. Basically, I think we should make it a little bigger. Floating panels don't look good when skinny, do they? Set that to 38 pixels, though 42 is the real sweet spot if you want peak aesthetics. But also, you'll need to tweak the icon padding too. But hey, that's your homework now. Figure that one out, Chief. Oh, and you know what else fat panels need? Auto hide. I haven't touched Plasma 6 panel recently, but let's be real. Would it actually be much better? Yeah, didn't think so. So you see guys, either if you want to completely change your panel mechanics and visuals, or if you want to slightly enhance the default behavior, DTP is the way to go. To put it on a reverse engineering perspective, if DTP was like the default, I don't believe anyone would install an extension just to get a stupid panel. Would you? Would you? So yeah, anywho, bottom line, you all should install Dash to Panel in GNOME 48. Unless you are out of your fucking minds.